So you think you're the asshole. Today we're going to be looking at some of the most controversial posts on Am I the Asshole? If you guys don't know what this is a place where you can post real life situations and ask strangers on the internet if they think you're in the wrong here, if they think you're an asshole. And so we're going to be looking through the most controversial posts that we can find on here. I have it set to today right now. I'm going to change this to all time because I want to see just how bad this can get. And I know, like, if you just like go on this subreddit normally and look up like the top posts of all time, it's not going to be people who aren't the asshole probably, but that's not fun. Like, I want to see like what was really bad. Like, what I want to see like how bad can this website get. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the deep worst posts that I can find and try and see if I can play devil's advocate and make the asshole not look like an asshole. It's probably not gonna turn out very well. I'm probably just gonna be like, yo, this guy sucks, but you know, we gotta at least try. We gotta give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Like this first one right here. Am I the asshole for making my children pay for their own portion of our family vacation? Alright, let's read it. We've been planning on going on vacation to Cuba for the Christmas holidays for a week. It's pretty pricey during the Christmas holidays, but that's the only time we can all go. We have 3 children, 20 female, 15 male, and 12 female. We are making them pay for their own ticket and part of the hotel since we wouldn't be financially stable enough to pay for 5 plane tickets and such. Why do you need to go to Cuba? What is so important that you have to go to Cuba if you cannot afford it? Do not just take a vacation if you can't afford it. I don't know what this... Okay, maybe they explain it a little bit more. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. My 12-year-old daughter has been complaining that since the other 2 have jobs and that she doesn't have... Wait, I read that wrong, sorry. My 12-year-old daughter has been complaining that since the other 2 have jobs and she doesn't, that it's not fair. However, we've decided to stick firm with it and be equal to them all. Their other option, if they don't want to pay, is staying at grandma's. She has savings which are just enough to cover the vacation, but she also wants to save up for her phone. My other 2 children aren't happy that they have to pay for their own, but they are willing to since we'd be going to Cuba. Again, why are you going to Cuba if you cannot afford to pay for everyone's tickets? What is so important? You guys have family in Cuba? Do you have family in Cuba? Am I the asshole for making them pay? I feel like most families don't make their children pay for their own tickets, but since we all really want to go, my wife and I think it's the best option. Okay, edit. There's an edit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see if this guy can save himself. Let's read it. My 12-year-old daughter, almost 13, is going to grade 8, and she has worked at our business for a couple times for me, which I would pay her. Again, why do you need to go to Cuba? I don't understand why they're going to Cuba. If you guys can't afford it, don't go. That's sort of my where my brain is at right now. But let's read some of the comments. Let's see what everyone else says. Most people says he's the asshole, and you can tell that because right here there's the tag that says asshole. Well, let's see. You're the asshole. I've never heard of a 12-year-old paying for their own family vacation in my life. Also, you wouldn't be financially stable enough to pay for 5 plane tickets and such. Maybe that's a sign you can't afford a vacation and should skip it this year. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. You don't need to go on vacation. How about teaching kids about money by cutting spending together, instead of teaching them that savings will only get stolen by some higher authority who decide their Christmas plans for them. I can't even on this one. You're the asshole, OP. And I can't even say this guy's wrong. Everyone is saying they can't afford the vacation, so they shouldn't go. Which is, the logical decision. I hope to God they didn't go. This post is 3 years old. Please tell me they did not go on this vacation and they just stayed home. And I'm sure they wanted to have like a nice vacation, but if you don't have the money to do something, don't do it. You shouldn't try and do it. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. All right, let's read another one. I feel like we just got like, I feel like that's not as bad. I feel like that's not as bad as we can get. All right, let's read this next one. Okay? It's called "Am I the Asshole for Not Wanting to Cook for My Boyfriend?" I don't see how this could be any could be bad. Maybe the boyfriend is just very, very picky. Maybe he doesn't like the girlfriend's cooking and told it to her face, and he's a. We don't know. We gotta check it out. Okay. I, 20 female, have been with my boyfriend, 23 male, for 4 months. We live in an apartment. He works about 9 hours a day. I dropped out of college because it was a lot of stress for me, and my boyfriend was fine with it. Okay, nothing wrong so far, but then again, this is only the introduction, and I don't know why I stopped to do commentary right there. We used to split the housework between us, and no problems happened. Us. Wait, what? We used to split the housework between us, and no problems happened to us. Okay. But recently I felt like I'm doing more work around the house than him. Well, he works 9 hours a day. I'm not saying he shouldn't put in, like, he shouldn't help you out, but you literally said he works 9 hours a day. Are you currently working right now? Or is this like, are you kind of like doing a stay at home type of deal? You're kind of like job searching or something? So I told him when we got back that I feel cheated on the work around the house. He got pissed at me and told me that I should be thankful that he's even doing any work since I stay the whole day at home. Okay. So you're, okay. I see where the problem is now. I see why you have the asshole tag. He told me if he wants us to share the housework equally, I should get a job. I told him I don't want to get back to college and the housework is really hard, and I want to split the work between us more. He told me it doesn't have to be a high-paying job and told me to work as a cashier or something similar. And I felt insulted when he told me that, and I ignored him. What the fuck is your problem? And again, it doesn't have to be a high-paying job. I completely agree with him. Like, you don't have to work, like, you don't have to go to college and, like, get a degree in, like, engineering or something. And also, it seems like he's the only one making money. He's the only one that can, like, really provide for the whole, their whole living situation. I don't want to work as a cashier, and also he is the man, so he should be the provider. Oh my god, okay. He called me a childish. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that one. And told me being a cashier isn't an insult. It's not. Being a cashier is actually a difficult job, not because of the actions that you're doing as a cashier, but because of the people you gotta put up with are so goddamn terrible half the time that I actually have a lot of respect for, a lot of people working at like fast food or any of these customer service jobs because of the crap they gotta deal with. And also because, there's people online who say that what they're doing is not real jobs or anything like that, which is complete BS. If you're working any type of labor, that's a job and you should be respected for it. At the end, he told me I either get a job so we can split the housework equally or stop complaining. I didn't want to stay with him anymore, so I went to my friend's house, and my friend told me that it's my fault and I should apologize to my boyfriend. I still don't think I'm at the wrong here. You are. Doing housework is really hard. It is. It actually really is hard. I'm not saying that, housework isn't difficult, but come on, man. The dude is working. He's stressed out. And I wasn't asking him to do it all by himself. I just asked to split in half between us. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. What she's requesting is not insane. But it's the way that she's like presenting the information that makes her seem like a because putting things in here like, so he should be the provider because he's a man, is what immediately turns me off from this whole thing. That's what makes what could be a very convincing argument to like, what is wrong with you? Like, this is this is like some backwards feminism. Okay, there's 2 edits here. There's 2 edits. We gotta read these. Edit. You guys are mean. That's what a way to get people onto your side is by insulting them. Okay. Let's just read. If all of you are okay living the lifestyle you are in, I am not. We are well aware of that. My boyfriend called me and I told him I am mad at him, so I went to stay at my friend's house and he broke up with me. Good for him. That alone made him an asshole for me. And if you guys will support him, that's fine, but it's his loss and I can find someone better. But thank you anyways, I guess. Again, you're not helping your case. It is the way that you're presenting the information. What are you doing? Okay, edit 2. I know Reddit hates women. You're right there. You've hit the nail on the head. But I never knew it's full of pick-me girls and incels. That's Reddit. That's just Reddit. I'm shocked you've made it this far and haven't realized that. I know I am right and won't lower my standards to anyone. Oh my god, we got a narcissist on our hands. Okay. Whenever someone says the phrase, I know I am right and I won't lower my standards to others, that's a red flag. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. You can't, if that just tells to me that you're not willing to like hear other people out onto like what they have to say. You're not interested in other people's opinions. She's already convinced in her mind that she's in the right. She probably made this hoping that she'd get like people to, you know, agree with her and be like, oh yes, queen, we're agreeing with you. Your boyfriend, he's so f***ing lazy. But no, that's not how this works. The way you presented this, you just read as an asshole. I won't lower my standards to others. Okay. Okay, so you obviously put yourself on this massive high horse, right? Like, that's such a pretentious thing to say, and it's not gonna make people like you. Like, you've kind of just ruined any sort of chance you have of like getting people to be on your side right there. You're just building this gap between here's where I am and here's all of you peasants down here beneath me. You can't. Okay, I'm done with this post. I'm done. I'm moving on. We're gonna do one last one. I'm gonna read one last one. I haven't found a single thing that I can like actually agree with, and I don't think I ever will. But this is entertaining. This is entertaining. Alright, here's our last one for the day. It's actually quite short, but the title was just kind of funny to me. I don't know why, but it's called, Am I the Asshole for Not Paying My Acting Teacher Because She Doesn't Check Patreon? I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, let's just read. I canceled my membership a few months ago and she hasn't said anything despite me still taking the classes. I don't think she checks it or something. Plan on paying her back, but for now could use the extra money. Am I the asshole if I do eventually pay her back? Edit, for those saying she's a struggling small business, she's not. She's got plenty of money. Right there, you're the asshole. You're literally taking her class and you feel like you're robbing her blind. She's got plenty of money. That's no reason not to pay someone for providing a service. You can't just go into Walmart, just grab whatever you want and leave because Walmart has a lot of money. That's called being a thief. Okay, I've taken what y'all said into consideration and I'm going to pay ASAP. I'm not going to confess though. I'm going to say my account must have overdrawn or something. Hope y'all are happy now. Okay, I'm glad that he's paying. I'm glad that he's admitted that he's the asshole. But I do think you should open up and you should confess, because this is kind of scummy that you were doing this for a few months. You should, apologize for that. Be like, hey, I'm sorry, I was stealing from you for like the past few months. But I'm paying you back now. You're the asshole. Obviously you have to pay her back. If you have money problems, talk to her about paying later, or don't take the classes altogether. She probably doesn't check because she trusts you. Don't break that trust. Exactly. I even think about, the acting teacher, if she, that the fact that she hasn't called you out on this yet does show that she trusts you. And she's probably also kind of nice, and you should probably she'd probably be really understanding if you told her about, that you're having financial issues and all this. This one was really, really short, and we're ending on a high note where the guy has realized the error of his ways and he's gonna, go back on it, and he's, doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. So I'm gonna end it here. But that was really interesting. I might want to do this again at some point. And I tried to pick ones that still seemed fun and weren't too terrible. There's some political ones and ones about death, and I didn't want to touch those. I wanted to just pick some of the more goofy ones that I saw. So yeah, that was the reason for my selections today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.